What's going on, everybody? We have another monthly glove box to open up and go over a couple things, talk about it, and that'll be the video. Now, before I even open this box, I do want to address something. I know some people are basically wondering why there's not a glove box video every month. The thing I was doing was doing an alternate post. So one month I would post on YouTube, the other month I would do like a live stream video opening. So I did notice that last month not a lot of people noticed that I had went live. So I don't know if that was because of the time I did or because Instagram's algorithm and Instagram's everything sucks lately. So I don't know what the problem is, to be honest with you, but I'm going to post this one here. And the other question I get asked often, why am I just doing an unboxing, blah, blah, blah? Why don't I show the products in the car and this and that? Well, here's the thing. I don't have my car at the moment. I have other cars here and there, and it is what it is with that. But once the car's back, I can actually try to experiment with some products I don't know about. The thing is, a lot of the products I either do have used, or maybe even actually filmed or mentioned, referenced in other videos. You know, if it's something completely different than what I've had, I'll definitely go out of my way to make sure I do filming on it. But basically what the point is to show you what's in each box, talk about my opinions about each product. If I don't know about the product, you'll know that I don't know about the product, but at least you'll know that I don't know about the product, so that it's something completely new to me as well. Most of the times I either know of it or have used it. So it's just basically me unboxing and talking about how I feel about this current box. Again, I'm not biased, so if there's a product in these boxes that I don't like, I'm going to tell you. I haven't had that happen yet, but, you know, if it does happen, it happens. Actually, before I open this, since I didn't open last month, I'm just going to give you a brief gist of what was in that. For those of you that did not see my live stream last month, this is basically just a quick gist of it. We're not going to go over this too much. We got Limitless Lather over here. We've got Wizards. Again, this is a company I don't know much about, and I've never really used a bug release product because I don't really get bugs up north. We don't really have a lot of bugs. I don't drive near the wooded areas at nighttime and stuff. That doesn't really happen to be anything I would actually use. H2O Garden Gloss. I have used this many times in the past. I have a gallon of this. I love this. And the cool part about this bottle is now I actually have a version of this to keep around. There's a towel here. It's called the car wash towel. I've never heard of it. I've never used it, but I will make sure I use it in a video. So that'll be cool. But here's the coolest part about last month's box. This is from Jax Wax. It's a wedge that goes underneath your tire so that when you're pulling a hose, it doesn't get caught underneath the tire. It's got a little spinning situation here to keep it moving. Very cool, but again, this isn't what this video is about. So let's not waste time. Let's jump right into this bad boy. As always, with every single glove box, monthly box, there is a handwritten note. Thank you for letting us enhance your next detail therapy session with Glovebox. Enjoy another month of amazing products. So, as I always say, this is just that personal touch that lets you know that this company, the people running this company, they care. They take the time. They're not doing this like just some automated process. Again, as always, I'm going to save the backside for the end because that's the menu. That tells us exactly what's in the box. So what's the point of an unboxing if we already know what the heck's in it? Okay. So we got an auto fiber sticker, so we know there's an auto fiber product. We've got a glove box sticker. We already know that that's a glove box product. You know what? Let's just go here and look at this since it's right on top. Now, I have seen products like this. I haven't actually used it, but this kind of goes hand in hand with like the bug release and bug sprays type thing. I think what you could use this for is, obviously, this could be like some kind of applicator. It's a soft microfiber, but this I think would be to help get off like loose bugs, loose debris, loose things on the paint and whatnot. As far as I go, I like applicators, and this feels pretty soft, so I would probably use this to apply a wax, maybe even some kind of polish if I got to that point. It feels quality made. The edges are soft, so This is definitely something I would consider using on my vehicle. Feels high quality. Let's go here. See, everything else is taken with care to wrap, and as I always said, no more of those loose frizzles that we didn't like. So this is a product that I'm sure 99.99% of you have either seen, heard about, used, or whatever the case may be. It's no secret that I'm not super pro Adams, but I have respect for a lot of their products. I did just pick this up, so I will be testing this out. Like I always say, you can't judge a product unless you use the product. So how am I going to say this works, that doesn't, I like this? I don't like the whole bias thing, so I have products. I have used this detail spray. Now here's my take on this. I think a lot of people confuse this. They come up to like the car show and I'll see them wiping their car down with detail spray, and the car is actually more soiled, warranting a waterless wash, which they also sell. But I think some of the guys are taking this detail spray and not realizing this is for very, very light dust. In fact, I actually did a lot of reading on this in the past. The thing I didn't like about this, and this is something I wouldn't use on my car personally, but, you know, I definitely would like to bring it to a car show with me for a buddy to try out, you know, because I want everybody to get the full experience. But for me, there's a lot of gloss enhancers, and the product itself, I'm not a big fan of the smell of it, and I don't feel like, I don't know, I used it one time and it just felt very sticky to me. I felt like I wasn't getting like the waterless wash effect. I've used other detail sprays and they weren't like this, but this is definitely a gloss enhancer type product. So you want to spray this on, in my opinion, a mostly clean, if not perfectly clean surface, and it's going to add a little bit of a shine to it while you're at a show or whatnot. So I guess the short drive from your parking lot to a local show is where this would shine. Get it? Ha. But definitely a good product. It just has its spot, and I think it's not used correctly each time. Not something I'll put on my car, but definitely a good value product. Very popular, very widely used by many, many people, so awesome value to be in this box. Next, we have, I want to make sure I squeeze everything because I don't want to miss something. Oh, see? So, oh boy, it's like a puzzle. Jax Wax. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so this is total interior. Now, I have not used this product yet. I have used in the past the Adams. Actually, here you go, funny story. The Adams interior cleaner, that's one of my top ones. The Chemical Guys Inner Clean. Wax Gods actually has a dashboard and trim cleaner. I use that, and lately I've been obsessed with Car Pro Inside. So this is pretty cool to have. I love cleaning my interior. I love making sure the interior is clean. You spend more of your time inside of your car than you do outside. So a clean cockpit is nice to have. So, you know, let me see if it's got a smell to it actually. It actually has a decent smell to it. It's not a chemically smell. Again, I have a clogged nostril. I've had one since my wife decided to get a cat that I'm allergic to. But this smells pretty good as far as I could tell with a bum nostril. But this is good. I'm excited. I'm going to try this out. This will absolutely have some sort of video on this product. Awesome. Let's go to this one right here. The Eagle Edgeless 350 towel. Now, I've had a couple Eagle Edgeless towels. I have not had a 350 towel. So I honestly don't know what the difference would be between this. See these tape? You gotta make sure you tuck that in there. Between this and, for instance, you know, something else. 10% off at the Rag Company by using Glovebox 10 as your code. Again, with all of these products, if you want a little discount, I believe on your first 3 months of an order, you check out with code OCD and you'll save some money if you're interested. You know what? This is actually very soft, and you know what's good? This is very thin, so I don't think this is this is the tough thing. I'm not a big fan of these plush towels. I've had a bad experience. Maybe it was the quality of the towel I used or what, but to me this could leave a lot of little fibers behind. I don't know. I just have a bad experience with them, but I like how this is a little bit thinner. I've actually been leaning toward less bulky, super GSM type towels. Don't ask me what GSM stands for. But this feels a lot thinner. Again, I wouldn't really probably use this on my car, to be honest with you. I would probably give this to a buddy. But that's just because my type of towel from the Rag Company is not this towel. I have a lot of their other towels. Actually, Rag Company is pretty much the only place I exclusively get towels from outside of Chemical Guys. Those are the only two places I get towels from. Let's go over the last product while that tips over. Sonax Rubber Protectant Gummy Pudge. You know what? Cleans and maintains. I can actually zoom in quickly now. Watch how look I could do. Watch. I zoom out, it's blurry. I zoom in. Look at a fancy camera now. I'm gonna start possibly filming more on this. I'll work out. This is a test video, by the way, too. I've got my Nikon D5600. I'll mess around with the lenses and possibly put a mic on top of it. Right now, it's just no mic. It's just the internal mic on the camera. So if it doesn't sound that amazing or whatever the case may be, usually I've been filming on a Canon G7X, but I want a camera that's better at focusing. So I have a Canon 80D and a Nikon D5600, so I might as well start trying to see which one of those is going to yield me the best results for quality. That's what's going on. But for this, let's see, you can click and zoom. You can pretty much click and focus easily. Cleans and maintains all rubber parts, prevents door seals from freezing, keeps rubber supple. You're going to laugh. I have a product from a while back. I'm going to show you. Now, this is obviously the product we just got. This is by Sonax, called Rubber Protectant. Now, look at the name. I'm sure this is just some kind of German thing, but here's the other product that I've had for a long time. It's pretty much the same name, but this is from 1Z. This was back, I think, before they changed their name. Now they're something else. But it's the same type of product. If you look, it's got the same type of top. Obviously, I have used this before. This was back when I had a 2006 G35 Coupe. The door seals, the rubber on the inside around the door and stuff, it was a little bit faded, not super soft, and obviously you want to treat those, so that's what I was using this for mostly, but it's pretty much identical to that. I'm curious if the smell is the same, but if you see, basically what you do is you're just shaking it up and you're basically rubbing back and forth. Eventually this stuff comes out, and it's definitely a cool product. I am interested to see how this works. As you can see here, this is a good example of what this is for. The inside of the door, that rubber part that actually makes contact, that's where that would be a good product to use. I don't really have a car that I could like test this on that would be old enough for me to test this on, but again, I do have a lot of friends. Somebody might have one. I'll ask around. My father actually just picked up a minivan. I'll do a video on that at one point. He's nuts, and he does like detailing stuff on the side just to keep sane, I guess. And he picked up this old minivan, well, old, like 2000, early 2000s, like a Toyota minivan. Maybe the door seals on that are in need of something, so I'm gonna see. Maybe I'll do a little video on that. But out of this whole box, I think this is great value. Anybody that says it's not, I kind of think you're blind. I'm not gonna lie. You seem to always get a high quality microfiber towel, which is always good. And all of the products always somehow come into line with each other. This towel, absolutely a good towel. For me, I wouldn't use it necessarily, but again, like I told you, I'm very honest when it comes to these products. I wouldn't use this side either because I'm not at that point where I would need to scrub something off. My car isn't at that level, but this is always something as a detailer, as a prosumer, which is what I would kind of consider myself, but as any of you guys, you should always have these things in your arsenal. You never know when you're going to need something like that. In fact, like I just said, I didn't use these, right? But look, I've had scrubbers. Same thing. Would I use it? No. Have I used it? No. But do I have it? Absolutely. I have a little mitt here for, God forbid I ever get bugs on my car. You never know. It's always good to be prepared, and what I like about this box, in all honesty, no bias attached to this, I really like that you just don't know what you're going to get. Last month we had Bug Release, an H2O Garden Gloss, a nice car shampoo, a wash towel, and a object to stop the hose from getting caught up. You don't know. Who's going to know that we were going to get that kind of object in there? I love that there's random, but I love that it's connected. So each month it's a little thing going on. I'm actually excited each month. It's got you waiting for more to see what's going to happen. But no matter what, it is a good value. So if you did buy into this and you are receiving this, you'll understand. If you haven't yet, I really recommend you potentially try. Try for 1 month. Try for 2. Try for 3 months. Use the discount code and try for 3 months. See how you like it. If you don't like it, cancel it. I believe you can cancel it at any time with no penalty, no issues. There's no like contract type thing. As far as I know, pretty sure there isn't. But you get that personal touch. You get some quality products. Now, I am absolutely going to use this. I'll probably end up using this detail spray on my wife's car or a friend's car or something else. And I'm definitely interested to see how this works. I'm absolutely interested. So I will report back on that in future videos here and there. I will be using a video on that hose contraption to stop it from getting caught in the tires. But like I said, as always, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this month's box. If you have the box, leave a comment. Let me know in the comment section that you have it. Make sure, again, as I said before, use checkout code OCD for a discount. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.